Hey everyone, it's Miranda. Welcome back to my channel where I share all things budget beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. If that sounds interesting to you, then become a new member of the Slash Squad by hitting subscribe. This week's Slash Squad member of the week is Natalie Dunkelberg. Natalie, you have a beautiful smile. You can be featured in my next video by subscribing here and following me on Instagram. Today I'm really excited to share yet another Disney movie inspired makeup look. And this one I think is a little bit more obvious straight off the bat than maybe my Aladdin one was. This one is inspired by the brand new 2019 Lion King movie poster. So even though I ended up loving the new live action Aladdin, this is the movie I've been waiting for. Lion King was one of my favorites as a kid. I'd watch it all the time. And this new cast is the bomb. So let's just jump right into it. Starting off by priming my eye with the Covergirl Lid Lockup Primer. Alright, so being the lazy beauty vlogger that I am, I wanted to find, again, one palette that had all the shades that I need for this look, and I found it in the Picante palette from Karity. The Picante palette obviously has a lot of warm shades, perfect for summer, but also perfect to recreate the colors in the Lion King poster. So this look involves a lot of blending, so we're definitely going to want to put a base shade down to help that out, and I'm going into Delia for that. So that's just going to go all over my lid. It'll help everything blend together nicely a bit later. And because this is a stickier primer, it's also going to help dry that down so we don't get any patchiness. I'm gonna go in and highlight my brow bone using Fearless, which is a warm champagne. Using Bittersweet, I'm going to lightly apply that in and above my crease, and this is going to help deepen up the orange shade, the orange reddish shade that we put on top of it and add dimension to the look. So I'm not worried about blending this at all because we are going to do all the blending with the red shade. And the red shade we're using is Flamenco. And with a fluffy blending brush, I'm gonna go right over the brown and then blend that upwards. We wanna make sure all that brown is covered, and as you can see, it just kind of creates a deeper brick red. Then I'm just blending in small circular motions to diffuse the edge. Next I'm going into Harvest, which is our main orange shade. And I'm gonna be placing that right under the brick red that we created, as well as both corners of my lid. So I'm putting it a little bit in the crease, and that'll help kind of create that gradient. But mostly this is going in the corners, inner and outer. And you can just still use the same flat shader brush and kind of blend those two colors together where you feel necessary, just to create a nice smooth transition. This is about where we want to be, and you don't have to worry about blending out this outer corner because we're going to be cutting it off with liner anyway. And I'm bringing a little bit of that orange onto my lower lash line in the corners as well. Okay, so now the hardest part of this whole look is going to be the cut crease. Now I've been practicing my cut crease for a little bit now and I feel like I've really gotten the hang of it, but this cut crease, we want it to be very circular as possible. Obviously, you're probably not gonna be able to get a perfect circle, but the cut crease is supposed to represent the sun from the poster. So as perfectly round as you can get it is just fine. I'm probably going to fast forward through me doing this because the first time it took a little bit. It took like 30 minutes for me to get this right. So hopefully it won't take me that long this time, but enjoy the sped up version. Oh, also again, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer for this. And the trick here is you really do have to kind of do an open eye check-in, because sometimes when you think you're getting it pretty circular and you open your eye, it's like completely off. That's pretty darn close. I think we should just stop there and stop while we're ahead. Plus we will do a little bit of blending, so if it's not super perfect, that's totally okay. All right, so of course we've got to work in some bright gold to represent the sun in the Lion King poster. And the Picante palette actually does have a couple gold options. I'm gonna go with the most yellow gold, which is called Embers. And I am going to wet my brush with fixing spray before dipping into the gold because it just makes it apply a little bit more opaque with that metallic reflective finish. And we're gonna go in and cover the concealer circle that we just made. And another reason why applying this wet is helpful is that you can create a sharp edge with it when it's wet. It's a little bit more precise. So if your cut crease isn't really all that even, or you just want to fix something, you can. Switching to a really small detail eyeliner brush just to get the edge of this nice and sharp. And I am gonna take a little bit of the yellow and put it right in the middle of my lower lash line. And try not to make it wider than the width of the cut crease on top. I guess I should call this a halo eye, well, it's a cut crease halo eye. All right, so now I'm gonna be going back into Harvest, and I'm just gonna be blending the bottom third of that sun that we created, just blending the edges a little bit, overlapping that orange, and that'll create more of a sunset effect rather than just like a yellow circle over orange. So I'm kind of just tapping at the edge with the Harvest orange shade, but definitely don't bring it up too high because we want to maintain the round top of the sun. Tight lining quickly with the Neutrognea gel eyeliner. And I'm gonna create a winged eye look with my NYX matte liquid liner. Shocker. Now I'll say right now, we are gonna be going over this liner to kind of make it look a little smudgy on the lid, so it does not need to be perfect. But for the wing, we want to bring that along the edge of the shadow. Like so. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with the new Revlon So Fierce Vinyl Eyeliner in Righteous Rum, kind of a dark purpley red shade. I'm going to be applying that straight to a slanted brush. I'm gonna take the brush and start tapping at the edge of that winged liner. So it's gonna make it look a little bit messy, a little bit smudgy, kind of like the shadowy effect at the bottom of the movie poster. Now, if you feel like you may have scraped off a little bit of the black liquid liner with that brush, which I feel like I kind of did, I'm just gonna go over really lightly in a thin line right up against my lash line. I feel like I'm not being as fun in this video as I was in my Aladdin video because I'm actually like really concentrating hard. This look did not come as easily to me as the Aladdin one did. Would it help if I started singing? It's the circle of life. Okay, so I'm gonna go in again with another new Revlon product. This is the Revlon So Fierce Mascara. And as you can tell, I am gonna be putting on lashes, but we'll prep with this first. Don't forget the bottom. I think I might need to comb out my lashes. They got a little bit tangled. I don't know if they still sell this product, but if they do, I'll link to it. If they don't, I'll find something similar. But this is an eyelash comb from Tweezerman. And I love this thing for when my mascara is getting too clumpy or my lashes get tangled because some product dried on it, which is most often liquid eyeliner. It's basically just a metal comb that you carefully run through your lashes and it'll help get out mascara clumps or just detangle your lashes. And just like my last video, for my lashes, I'm using the AOA Studio Alexis style from Shop Miss A. Leave in the comments, what is your favorite Lion King song? I love Circle of Life. I think it's the most fun to sing because you're just like letting your heart pour out. I think Hakuna Matata, also classic. I'm very excited to see the new movie with Billy Eichner as Timon. I think that is so perfect. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Imagine I get copywritten by Disney. Got distracted on Instagram, didn't realize I was letting glue dry on my lash. I also love In the Jungle. I used to sing that all the time as a kid. Oh wee moet, oh wee moet, oh wee moet, oh wee moet. Like, how can you not have fun singing that song? Made that happen in the nick of time that lash glue was drying. But of course, this eyeshadow look reminds me most of a Circle of Life because you have the sun coming up. Mama beat you. Wait, can we look up what they're actually saying at the beginning of Circle of Life? Okay, I found it. Nance inganya mabagiti baba. It's Zulu, and it literally means, here comes a lion, father. Oh yes, it's a lion. Well, now I know. I've been singing it wrong all my life. Again, a theme of these Disney makeup tutorials is I'm learning that I've been singing lyrics wrong my entire life. Let me zoom out, we'll put on some lips and call it a day. All right, so I do already have all my face makeup on already. I will leave the products that I use down below. But to finish off, I am going to be topping my lips off with the Revlon Kiss Cushion Lip Tint in this brown shade called Chocolate Pop. And what's cool about this brown that I actually never noticed before is that there's like gold micro shimmer to it. So it's really tying this look together. Now let me get my mane in order. I realize that my purple hair doesn't match this look as well as it did the Aladdin look, but this was my Lion King inspired makeup look. I hope you liked it. If you did and you like this kind of movie poster inspired theories, definitely hit thumbs up to let me know. And I for sure want to hear your suggestions on what movie poster I should turn into a makeup look next. Leave it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Before you go, don't forget to hit subscribe, become the newest member of the Lash squad. If you've done that, then high five, but have you hit the bell icon so you know every time a new video goes live. Engage with this video in any way possible to make sure my face stays on your subscription page. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!